Welcome back, troglodytes, to Would You Rock or Not? Have you ever thought to yourself, I have too many guitars laying around the house. Let's destroy them to make home decor. No? Well, I haven't really either, but here are some interesting design concepts that I saw on Facebook today. Now, these are the types of designs that your mom sends you, your friends send you, because they think, hey, you like guitars, so you must like this guitar table. When in reality, most guitarists cringe at the thought of these beautiful instruments being destroyed for decoration purposes. So our first one, the Ford classical guitar table. Some of the cheapest classical guitars you can get are usually around, $50? So that means the cheapest this table could be to build if you're handy is around $250 once you add in the cost for the wood of the actual table. Now, as a table design, I think this is actually kind of interesting. The sound holes can actually be used as like a cup holder, but this right here scares me, having the leg of the table be bent in like that. I'm scared that the headstock would just snap at some point in time if there was too much weight on the table. The next one is just a guitar chair, not necessarily built out of a guitar, but designed specifically to be a chair. Now, I have seen these before many times. However, I'm not sure if they would actually be comfortable chairs or not. I think the seat portion seems a little bit too long, and who really wants frets digging into your back? I think out of these four, the double neck is probably gonna be the most comfortable. So I think it would be cool to have a few of these laying around, because since they don't have arms to them at all, it would actually be a decent little stool to sit on while playing guitar. The next ones that are shown here are guitars that are transformed into lights. It looks like they actually carved the side of the guitar, that way it would make this lighting pattern on the wall. So as far as ruining the guitar, that's pretty much all they did. But what I like about this particular light guitar design is I think you might still be able to disconnect it from the whole lighting fixture and take it down and still play it. So it's kind of like a really fancy and useful guitar stand. Now this one gets shared around all the time. I can't tell you how many people have sent this one to me from my family. I think this guitar deserves a better life than hanging from your ceiling. However, maybe it just wasn't a great playing guitar, but it has sentimental value. I have a classical guitar like that one day I'll share the story of it, but I don't think I would ever want to turn it into a lighting fixture. And if you're into high-end guitars, do you really want a bunch of cheap guitars lining the walls of your houses as decorations? And here's one of a Telecaster that was also turned into a light. This acoustic seems to double as a shelf as well as a lighting fixture, and they poked a bunch of holes through the top of it so fancy lighting would come out. Now this is one I really like. No guitars were destroyed in the process of this. This is basically a photo printed on top of a table that's in the shape of a guitar. Now this is something I would be personally interested in purchasing if I was in the market for something like this. No guitars were harmed in the making of this table. I think if somebody sent this table to me, I would have to buy a 60s Dove pickguard to fit on it right here, because that's the same type of inlay right there. I think that would definitely complete the look on this one. Ah yes, the infamous clock guitar. If the guitar's not good enough to play, you might as well make it into something else. Now, I kind of like this one because sometimes guitars get destroyed and it's just an old guitar, it's not worth fixing. This is something creative that you can do with that neck that got sawed off by Gibson, or it was a factory second. I have a guitar neck from an old acoustic pretty much just like that I think that would be an interesting idea to do. Now this guitar, I'm not quite sure what's going on. I'm wondering if it's almost photoshopped or not. It's definitely a wall art, but it appears the guitar maybe got caught in a fire. I don't really understand what's going on around here. The only question left, would you rock any of these guitar decors in your home or not? Leave your answer down in the comment section below. Make sure you tell me which one was your favorite, and we will see you tomorrow on the next episode. Take care.